Carlito. Hi, Carlito. How are you? I'm doing well, Pastor Chilo. And I'm ready today. Yes, I can see that you're ready today. Hello, everybody. Hello, friends, and welcome to our family room tonight. We are continuing on our topic that we've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Yes, I like it. I like it very much. What are we talking about today? Well, I'm about to tell you, Carlito. Can you be a little patient? It's because I love it and I want to be there. Yay! I know, Carlito. I know you do. So, but before we start, how are you? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing very good now that I'm here. Ah, very good. Well, me too. And you, Pastor Gilo? I'm doing well. Listen, today we have our friends with us here on our family room. And today's topic is going to be a very interesting topic for the whole entire family. So if you are watching us, make sure all your family is sitting there with us, joining us for this 15-minute chat that we're going to have on stewardship with the topic of treasures. Oh, I like treasures. I like looking for treasures. I know you like looking for treasures. I like puppet treasures. They're so fun. Puppet treasures. Yes, have you found puppet treasures? Well, I haven't, but we'll see what the topic is about. So remember that our family room is a collaborative effort and work between both family ministries and children ministries at the North American Division. And so we are so very happy that all together with us, with Doctors Claudio and Pamela Consuegra, Sherry Urig, and myself, we are here to just have this chat with you. So without any further talking, yes, I think we're talking too much. I want to hear. Okay. Without going to any further stuff, I want to go ahead and invite our good friends, Doctors Claudio and Pamela Consuegra, so they can tell us all about stewardship and treasures. Thank you so much.
Hi, moms, dads, and kids. Pastor Jerry is right. Tonight, we're going to talk about stewardship, but specifically treasures. What are your treasures? I mean, when you think about a 2, 3, or 4-year-old, what are their treasures? Well, they're the things that they call theirs. Their toys, their clothes, their room. How do we teach them to take care of their treasures? And it's so important that we do that, mom and dad, because it's only as they learn those stewardship principles now, when they're little, that they'll be able to do a better job of taking care of the things that they own when they get bigger, that are of greater value.
You know, when we were small, maybe we didn't have a whole lot of toys. And as we became parents, we thought, well, we want to give our kids all the things that we didn't have when we were growing up. And so we start buying them all kinds of things. And one of the things that we recommend is that you limit the number of toys that you buy for your children. Now, I'm not telling you not to buy them any, but just to try to be careful and not spend too much money or buy them too many things. We recently saw some kids that had several of those little toy electric cars, several, 4 or 5 or 6 in the car in the garage at home. So the parents couldn't even park their own car in the garage because all the kids had all the toys. So limit the number of toys, because by doing that, they will appreciate what they have instead of getting bored with the too many things that they have.
So principle number 1 is to limit the number. And number 2 is to think about quality. So, honey, you just talked about limiting the quantity of things. Mm-hmm. So instead of thinking about the quantity of toys that your child may have or that you may purchase for your child, start thinking about quality. What are things that could last a long time? You know, some toys, you can actually look at them and think they're not going to last very long. It's just poorly built. It's just not going to last. It's not going to be last those rough and tumble ways that kids play sometimes, but also think about toys that children can grow with. Toys that may be good today, they may outgrow tomorrow. So parents, we know that you all have limited resources. We all do. So think quality over quantity.
When I was young, I remember my dad bought me the biggest bicycle he could find because he figured he'll just grow up and use it all his life. Instead of buying one that's too small and then a medium size and then a larger size, he just gave me that biggest one. I couldn't even reach the pedals there for a while, but hey, I learned to appreciate that.
You grew into it, didn't you?
I grew into it for sure. The other thing is, if you already have, or your child already has a lot of toys, maybe what you could do is rotate them, maybe seasonally or quarterly. So pack a number of the toys, put them away, put them in a box, and just let them play with some of the toys for some time. Again, maybe 1 month at a time, or maybe a couple of months at a time. Then put those toys away and take out of the closet or the box some of the toys that you've put away. It'll be sort of like an adventure for them. And then after a while, again, you take some others, you keep rotating them so they don't get bored with what they have.
And the next principle is really important for you parents to learn, and that's practice delayed gratification with your children. What do we mean by that? Well, it's very common for you to go into a store, any store with your children, and for them to say, I want that, I want that. And too often we give in and we purchase it for them. We buy it for them. So start practicing delayed gratification. When they say, I want that, then help them develop a plan to earn the money for it, to save their nickels and dimes and quarters. And you know what happens a lot of times, mom and dad? If you make them save for what they want, chances are pretty good that when they finally have all the money that they've worked hard for, and if that pot has grown and now they have enough to buy it, you know what happens more often than not? They don't want it anymore. You know, their taste has changed. Whereas if you would have gone ahead and purchased it right away, by now they would already be bored with that toy. So practice delayed gratification with your children and make them work for what they want.
At the same time, don't replace things that have broken down, toys that have broken, don't replace them immediately. Maybe they haven't been taking good care of their toys. Maybe they have been a little rough with their toys and they break them. Well, don't just say, well, I'll go buy you another one. No, let them play with the broken toy. It'll teach them to be responsible and to be careful with what they have.
And the last principle we want to share with you is provide opportunities for them to share. Maybe they've outgrown some of their clothes. That's an opportunity for them to share, because their clothes and their shoes, those are also part of their treasures that for a child, it's not just their toys. But with the toy box too, you know, if they've outgrown some things and they don't play with it as often as they used to, provide opportunities where you and the child go through their things together and ask them, do you think we could share this with some other child? And let them experience the joy and the blessing of sharing what they have with some child who may not have as much.
The key is that as parents, you need to teach your children the principle of gratitude. They can value what they have by keeping and protecting what they have, and not by hoarding so many more things. But you know what? I'm looking at Miss Sherry, and she's got some toys. And I'm wondering if she's going to be playing with those toys, or she's going to tell us about some of those toys. I bet you when she unmutes herself, she's going to be able to tell us all about toys.
Yes, that was great 6 points about taking care of our treasures. And you know what, this week, kids and moms and dads, we were going through all of our stuff too, and we found this basket of toys. And well, we actually found 3 baskets of toys. And we were going through them because you know what, we don't have anybody in our house that's this age to play with, except for maybe Pastor Bob, and he likes to play with the little cars still. But we decided, we had this great idea that I know that you are going to love. I went into my Christmas box and I found these little tags, and on them I wrote, let me just find one of them. I wrote, "You found me. Now I'm yours. Take me home and enjoy. #random kindness." And I'm going to I put it on this little zebra. See if I can put it right up here so you can see. And I put it on this horse that we have. I'm just going to tie it in a little bow. And then tonight when we go for a walk, we're going to leave it at somebody's door that I know that they have children. And so on the back side of these little cards, it says, "Pass on your kindness." That means look in your toy box, see what you can find to give away also. Well, I looked and I found this toy. Do you remember this little toy? Oh my goodness, yeah, see right here, you can look in it. It's called a Viewmaster. I mean, this is old, but I bet some child would love to learn to play with some old toys. And I have, a Tonka truck here that we're going to put on somebody's doorstep. And they're going to get out in the morning, their kids will come out, and guess what? There's going to be a surprise there for them. And also an encouragement to go through their toys and give away their toys to somebody else in their neighborhood. It's just acts of kindness, and it's just fun to do as we see all the kids in the neighborhood, and because we do get to see them a lot, that they're going to be saying, hey, where did this come from? Or where did this come from? And then they'll go through their stuff and give away some of their toys. Well, thank you for listening and coming to our family room. And we just want to be sure that you do some acts of kindness, go through your treasures and see what you can share with others. Bye now.
Thank you, Ms. Sherry, and thank you to Doctors Pamela, and Claudio Consuegra for that wonderful stuff. Yes, I really like it. I think it makes me think. Yeah, I'm sure it does, right? I'm sure it does. So we are so happy that you were able to join us here on this 15-minute chat on stewardship and treasures. I hope that all of you were able to pick something up that is valuable to you and your family as well, and that boys and girls are also enjoyed this whole thing. Now, I want to let you know that we will be back next week. Yes, October 16, I believe is a day, or the 13. Let me check my calendar really fast just to make sure. Don't want to steer you wrong. Aha, it is October 13. That's the day. It is Tuesday at 7:30 here on Facebook, Our Family Room. And we will be talking next week about another T, temple, which is our body. Okay, so don't miss out. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm ready to go for next week. I know you are. So next week, and then we have some good news. Starting November, we will start a new series right on November the 3rd. Make sure you put it on your calendar, a brand new series on emotional intelligence. And our very first one is going to talk about anxiety. So make sure that you join us as well, and you keep connected to our Facebook page to give you all the information on all of these topics. Well, it was so good to be here. Did you enjoy yourself? Yes, I really did. Thank you to Ms. Sherry as well for the wonderful activity that she talked to us today. Thank you, everybody, once again. And we are looking forward to seeing you very, very soon. Next week, don't forget, join us. Tell others, like the page, and share it with other people as well. All right, take care. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody.